So our live spot topic today is, should parents be punished for their kids' mistakes? I think as a parent, Nana should tell us.
Yes and no. Yes, because when kids know, for the part of the kids, because when the kids know that my mom is gonna be held responsible if I do this, they will sort of just, ever imagine locking your mom up in a prison because of
Something
you did, that guilt. So just to put them on, like, to behave to, and no, because kids are like their own individual self, and at the end of the day we have to let them be kids and make their own mistakes so that they can learn from it.
That's true. We played this video ya Mutahi the other day. Ako like, ni mtoto wangu Miss Jakata. Hizo picha sijui ni za lini, but ako 18 years old. Kwa nyumba yangu hakuna under 18. Please, tafuteni huyo kijana mumuulize maswali. So there's a certain age, they're still kids, but then they're adults. There's some things that parents cannot be blamed for and shouldn't be punished for. If your child is misbehaving, they don't live under your roof and all of that. But yes, I know, like Nana said, when a kid is young, as a parent, you model them to what they should be. So if you're the kind of parent who is always babying and your not child, teaching them like life skills and how to be mannered, how to be respectful, and you're always like everybody else is to blame apart from your child, then I think somehow you should be punished.
There's a phrase,
maybe by the world, I don't know by what, but that's what I think.
There's a phrase that goes like, don't tell kids what to do, show them. And there's a stage like between 1 to 5 years when the kids absorb everything that like basically what you teach them. But also we cannot refute that there are also external influences like TV, social media. So we can't really fully like blame the parents for a wrong upbringing of a child, because who wants to raise a child who is not like all-rounded? We want, as parents, it's successful when you see your child behaving out here as independent as they can be, depending on the values and the core values you instilled in them.
That's true. I think for me growing up, my mom telling me, do not embarrass me, was like the one reason I always behaved myself. Until today, if I want to do something and I know it's wrong, I just hear my mother's voice at the back of my head. And I'm like, where? Because my mom's going to be walking around, because in her head, she's like, imagine, like when we see something on TV, she's like, can you imagine how that child's mothers feel?
Imagine.
I'm like, guys.
It's true. It's so true. Well, let's talk about this parent just before we get to Kush's video. A parent who's absent and you've left all the work to the nanny. So you don't even know what your child is all
learning,
about. And then one day you just take them somewhere and then now you see the true colors. You should be held responsible for not being there.
Available.
Exactly.
But also that takes us back to the Bible and the Quran, I'm sure. You remember when you'll do something and God punishes your generation. So it has to start from us,
somewhere,
the parents. Somehow we are to blame for the wrong upbringing of the kids.
I think if you're absent, that's definitely something that
should
be considered in how your child behaves.
Ulipatiwa mtoto upatia watu wengine wakulele.
Imagine.
Okay, sorry.
That's why watu wanafaa kuzasa ile wako ready,
It's true.
just give birth when you're ready to, kuzaa mtoi si kazi. Imagine kumlea ndio kazi, na Waswahili wako wrong. Unajua leo tumevaa kama
wahenga na wahenguzi walisema
ni wahenga wa siku hizi sasa tumevaa dera. Inaitwa wahenga wako kosea walivyosema kwamba
si wewe sasa,
si wewe ndio unajua
kushe mtu angalie video ya kushu mseme tuangusha. Ndio tumekupatia attention
manze.
Mukafiri. It is Furahi Day, my favorite day. Well, so you can't blame parents for some things children choose to do, but sometimes you can't blame the parents, because for instance, the way you raise your child, what you instill in them, especially when it comes to respect and virtues, that's the same thing they're going to give to the world. Like if you teach them, they only respect the people who are on the same level with themselves. They only respect the people that they know. That's how they're going to behave when they grow up. And at the same time, sometimes you have to blame the children for their own mistakes. Because honestly speaking, kuna vitu zingine, decisions zingine mtu fanyaga ambazo your parents are not even concerned. Like, choosing to be a drug addict, and maybe your parents have never abused or used drugs. You get what I'm saying? And you end up, doing things that are very uncouth, just because you saw it as a way to, fulfill yourself or deal with something. So sometimes the choices we make, we can't blame our parents, but sometimes the choices we've made, the parents are to be blamed. Because, you know, sometimes if you know better, you'll do better. It's actually a 50-50 thing. I'm sorry to say this, but there are some things which you can't blame your parents. But there are some things, if you knew better, you wouldn't have done them.
That's what's up.
True. Yeah.
That's what's up.
Also, it depends on how enormous the crime is.
Yeah.
It's true.
There's those petty things.
Yeah, there are things kids do because
Yeah.
they're just
They're
kids,
just
or they're
kids.
curious,
Yeah.
you know, but
It's
there are
true.
other things that are a bit suspect. But anyway, guys, you let us know how you feel about, should parents be blamed for their kids' mistakes? Our SMS lines are 22299. They're completely free. So, toa maoni yako. We'll be right back. We're going on a break.